Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Glennie.
How are you, mate? How you going?
Going all right. Welcome to the Friday Frothy, everyone. A bit of a low-key entrance there tonight.
It was.
Hey?
It was,
a little bit different.
Episode 14.
14! Goodness gracious.
So, for people that don't know what we're all about sports and, sometimes with...
and froths.
And having a beer and that, but we try and cover as much sport, a lot of Australian sport, of course, but we do try and do everything. Gridiron and
different sports.
Basketball.
Different sports.
Yeah, snooker and
such as tonight. We've got a bit of snooker on tonight. We've got some more sailing on tonight. Sailing.
Okay.
Got some wrestling, some WWE.
We've got some boxing. Some boxing on.
A bit of tennis, a bit of AFL, a bit of NRL,
yeah,
bit of AFL, bit of NGT, bit of
and a bit of local stuff.
I'm just making it up.
And we have a bit of local stuff as well.
Yes, we do. Local heroes.
Local heroes.
The boys on the golf course.
That's it.
We'll get to that a bit later. Actually,
we'll get to that, but we may not have the great man out there.
Yeah,
tonight.
the big Philly K.
He's again, viewers. If you're not in Australia, of course, down here we're very close to Christmas down here, so it's a little bit hard to. Everyone's very busy, and it's hard to get the great man in. But
Philly's actually at work, and
yeah,
if we may
get him. We don't know yet.
We want to get him because if you don't know, Philly is our cricket consultant.
He's the guru.
Our cricket reporter.
Yep.
And right at this very time, right as we speak, we've got a cricket match going on in Adelaide at about 700 degrees Celsius.
It is, and it's been hot down here in Hobart.
Hobart.
People down in Tasmania, but
yes.
Last score before I ventured over to the great place here was roughly about, I think they were about 6 for 165 India, and Australia were doing really well, mate.
Getting a shellacking.
They, with Nathan Lyon back in the side, I think he took the last wicket.
Yep.
And of course the quicks, mate, are doing really well. Coley didn't make too many, and so Australia, without getting carried away, because we haven't batted, of course.
Well, yes, there's an 83 or something on the cards there.
Very hot in Adelaide, mate.
Yes.
So,
well, they're expecting 39, 40 degrees, I think, Glenn. So.
Yeah. So what have we got there, mate?
Well, while we're on cricket, just in case we don't get Phil, we might as well have a quick chat about it.
We can.
Mitch Marsh has been dropped?
Yeah, a bit of controversy with him, but I think rightly so.
Do you think Hanscom's coming?
I don't know. Actually, don't. Came in. What's his name? Came in the opener.
Marcus Harris.
Harris. He's the opener, isn't he? He's come in with Finch.
Good luck to him.
Did he come in? The other guy?
I'm pretty sure Hanscom came in.
He came.
Well, if we get Philly, we'll ask him.
Well, we can ask him, but we don't want to. Yeah, we'll leave that just in case he comes in. But
mate, just quickly, we don't want to go on to it because it's an investigation going on. But your thoughts on Usman Khawaja's brother being arrested the other day?
I hope we're allowed to say this, but
I feel for Usman. I really do.
I do too, and I mean he's trying to play for Australia, great batsman and that. But his brother, he's just been a little bit silly. Yeah. And from what I can gather, it's according to local news and what we get on the Sunrise is that. It's a bit of a love triangle, mate. It's nothing about.
It's a menage a trois. I love that word.
I think basically what it is, from what I can gather, he's got a mate that's got a girlfriend or whatever, and he's a lot interested. I'd say.
Khawaja, come on.
Not interested.
Really?
And, I think he's actually done the wrong thing and sort of implicated him.
Trying to set him up.
Well, he's implicated him into that he's done because for technical for personal reasons we can't go there, but. I think, yes, he sort of implicated him into doing something. Yeah. And to get the girl, and unfortunately that's not going to happen. He could be looking at 10 years.
It's not good.
Could be looking at 10 years jail for this, so we won't talk about that.
No, we won't. Yeah, just anyway, we had to bring it up because it was in the news. We did. I feel for him because he's out there. Bloody having a go for Australia and under a lot of pressure. So
exactly.
Hopefully the Australian team will be hiding him under his wing and stopping the media from getting anywhere near him. So.
Well, yeah, and I tell you one thing he did do. He pulled a spectacular catch. If you've got I mean, it goes through the later on, but if you see this catch that he took Khawaja, watch it. It's really good, really good.
Guys, you would have seen, if you're a follower of the show, probably 2-3 weeks ago we had the best 10-pin bowler in the world on our show.
hang on.
Best, Jason Belmonte, yes, two-handed. He came back to Australia to bowl in a tournament, and just to give you a bit of an update, that tournament will be on Foxtel starting on Monday night, the 10th, at 6 p.m. on Channel 506. So get on board and watch the show. Have a look, because Jason's on there. He bowled in the tournament. Obviously, that's why he came back from America to bowl.
He's got a lot on YouTube at the moment.
He does. He does.
So it's really good, and I think get behind this guy. He's a terrific bloke.
Yes. So
and a champion.
So Monday the 10th, the 13th, the 13th of December. That's the first 4 episodes, and then it goes from the 17th to the 20th, and that's the other 4 episodes. So get on board, guys, if you like a bit of temp and bowling, or if you just like to have a look at Jason and the way he bowls. So because he was on our show.
He was.
Well, Glennie,
what else we got?
Let's get into Out With It, mate. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think we should get in with Out With It. I think we've got a little bit.
If you haven't watched the show before and you're new to the Friday Frothy, Out With It is basically anything that you have seen during the week in sport that you're not happy gets under your
skin.
Goat,
skin, wherever you're from.
Goat skin.
Had enough. We're going to mention it, and it's going to happen.
Out with it. Out with it. Alrighty, Glenn.
Okay. What have you got there, mate?
Do you know how to twerk?
Twerk?
Twerk. Who are you laughing at?
I actually did see a film clip. The only thing I know about twerking, the young girl that was a singer, going way back.
Beyonce?
No, the one that was going out with the Australian guy. Miley Cyrus.
Oh, no.
Now, I did
what are you watching, Miley Cyrus?
Well, no, I'm going way back. But I didn't know it. I didn't even know what twerking was until I seen this show on, I think it was on an American show, but it said, and this is Miley twerking. I didn't think it was that bad, but I meant, but twerking, I didn't know what it meant. But anyway, I sort of get the gist.
Do you know what's happening here, though?
No.
On Tuesday night in France, a lady by the name of, I'll have to read this, sorry, she's Norwegian, and her name is Hegerberg. Ada Hegerberg.
Not hamburger.
And she won.
With cheese and lettuce. No.
She won an award for being the best female soccer player in the world. Right?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. You're an absolute star.
Yes, and it's called the Ballon d'Or, and it was in Paris. All right. Now I'm not up to this, but I do believe that this is the first female who's ever won this award. So
that's unbelievable.
Cracking.
How good's that?
Cracking good show. Our Sam Kerr, the Australian soccer player,
yes.
She was actually nominated as well, so she was in the top 14.
And you know who she is? She is a Western Australian, and her bigger brother is the Kerr that played West Coast Eagles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's a champion.
Yeah, so there you go.
There you go.
So that's the sister.
Nice.
And she is a star.
Nice. But anyway, she's got up to get a trophy. Congratulations, Ada. You've had a sensational...
so it's all about her. Big night.
And this guy...
Night.
I'm not even going to mention his name. I'll just say DJ.
DJ.
No, don't give him the credit.
Idiot.
This idiot has said, do you know how to twerk?
But he's a DJ. Perhaps he should just stick at doing DJing work.
Why would you ask someone that?
Yeah, this person's just won an award of...
you idiot!
Yeah, idiot. That's all we're going to say about you, mate.
Idiot!
Yeah. Anyway,
so...
But well done to the...
congratulations, Ada. That's a huge success. That's great.
Massive.
Yeah. But,
very sexist, that.
But DJ, you're an idiot, mate.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to say that. So, out with it. Got anything?
Oh, I have.
Hello, we've got a bit of an out with it.
We've got more out with it tonight. We don't normally cover a lot, but we're going to...
Give it to me.
We're going to go into this, but in brief, just very, very upset I was after watching the boxing.
I was going to get in my briefs.
And to watch it on Fox... it was about $60, we might as well say, to watch the fight.
Yes.
And it was an absolute corker, a belter as I'd call it. But,
which fights is
the Fury and...
this is the heavyweight championship.
Not
the Horne. We will cover the Horne fight in a minute, Mundine.
Exactly. So
Fury and
Wilder.
Yeah.
But the thing that my beef is that, and we're going to go into this, mate, but I'll just keep it very short, is that to me, boxing is still rigged. It's there. There it is. It's rigged because I can tell you, and I watched the fight. Tyson Fury won by not two rounds, but hello. No, at the end of the boxing fight, It was a draw, mate.
Yeah.
So, anyway, because we're going to cover that later. But that's it. But that's my beef is that boxing is still a bit dark area.
Can I just add in there, Glennie? That's funny you should say that because I've got some snooker talk in here. Yes, because we do on sports. We do on sports on the Frothy. I've got some snooker talk in here, and it's about match fixing. So it's not just cricket, it's not just boxing, it's snooker as well. So there you go, guys. You got anything else? That's it.
No, that's it, mate.
That's out with the guys for tonight.
Out with it.
Out with it. Hey, listen, while we're talking boxing, we'll also go into it. Anthony Mundine, Jeff Horne. Congratulations, Jeffrey.
Yeah, well done, Jeff. And we're going to talk about that.
We'll do it now.
There goes your pen, mate. Jeez.
That's all right.
There's another one.
No, I'm good.
But I reckon you were ready to. Anyway, I thought I was going to cop one in the ribs there. But no, I think. Look, I'm just going to. Well, let's get to the point. You know Jeff Horne. You and Great Allison behind the camera there, don't you? You know.
Long time ago,
when he was a kid.
Yes.
And when he's not a kid anymore.
No.
He's grown up and he's taken the man down.
Yes.
And how many seconds, Jeff?
96.
There you go, mate. You predicted it.
I reckon that I can find some footage. I can find some footage from the Friday Frothy. I reckon.
Yeah.
From probably 3-4 weeks ago.
Yes.
Where this person said, "I wouldn't buy a ticket to that fight. It'll be over within the first round."
He thinks it's going to go the full round. But
I wouldn't be paying tickets to go and see that because it'll be over before the first round.
No. Well, you know Jeff Horne.
Well,
even the cards ladies with their bikinis on and they come out.
They didn't even shave their legs.
They didn't even get a chance to get out there.
They didn't even shave their legs tonight because they knew they weren't coming out.
No. Did they twerk?
Well, they probably. Well, they were probably asked if the DJ was there.
That might have been the most exciting part of the fight, but he was always going to do it. Look,
96 seconds, mate.
Well, a 43-year-old against a what? 30-year-old.
30 in his prime.
The man.
$2.5 million each they've stitched up for that.
Not bad. Going down in 90 odd seconds. So
I reckon I'd have a crack for 96 seconds.
But he's finished. He's done him. He's finished him.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say about the man, and let's give all credit to this guy. He's been a good boxer. In his time, he just hung on too long, and the thing is, the biggest thing about him, and I've read about
too mouthy, mate. Too mouthy.
I know, but what he's been able to do is promote fights in Australia with his mouth.
Not the way to do it.
But it's up to Jeff now, Jeff Horne. I don't know if he's that type of guy to get bums on seats with. I don't think he's that explosive person that's going to carry on.
Yeah, we'll follow his career.
We'll follow it up. But I think he's a great boxer, and
he's done incredibly well.
He has.
From being a bullied kid at school to what he's gone through. So
exactly.
I don't know if you know the story or not, but Jeff,
I only what you've told me.
Jeff was bullied at school, in a high school in Queensland, McGregor.
Yep.
And there was a gang who grabbed them at the end of school after our son was actually playing with them and play fighting with Jeff's son. And
brother.
Jeff's brother. And these guys ended up saying, "We'll see you after school," and they ended up with this huge amount. All the relatives are there, and I won't say what nationality, but
we won't go into
all their relatives are there, and they're 25s, 26-year-old guys, picking on these two
youths, young kids,
15-year-old kids in grade 10.
So, in a nutshell, mate, he said, "Well, I'm not going to stand up for this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going to start looking after myself."
And he went and got some self-defence.
Good on you, mate.
Yes.
Good on you, because I reckon a little bit of self-defence, a little bit of discipline.
Yep.
Doesn't hurt anyone, and I commend you. Well done.
If I could ever get to talk to Jeff again, I would love to ask the question: the guys who picked on you, if you saw them now, what would your feelings be?
Well, the thing is, they would have been in a group.
Well, they were,
and that's
they
what
were.
I mean. Yeah,
at the start, they weren't. And then they ended up in a big group against two guys.
If it was out with it,
two kids.
If it was out with it, that's the other thing I would have against that too, mate. Because they're like.
But he's turned something negative
into something positive,
and something that has affected both.
Yep.
Their lives.
Yes. And that's commendable. I mean, that's fantastic. But it shouldn't have gone to that. But look, at the end of it, mate, he's a educated man. He's a school teacher.
Yes.
And he's, not too many of them are.
No.
They come from rough backgrounds and everything else, but this guy, he's done it the hard way, and I think he's got a young wife and kids.
Yeah, kids.
So it's good on you, mate.
Well done, mate.
We love you. We love you, Jeff.
Turn a bat into a
good on you, mate.
And that's fantastic.
Okay.
So just quickly, mate, we were talking about your Wilder and Fury fight. I've got a bit of a thing saying here that I don't know if it's true or not, but Wilder's now saying that he broke his arm 12 weeks before he started training for the fight.
Ah, well.
Now,
did he?
Well,
but anyway, we don't know. But that's what he's saying. So we'd like to get it'd be nice if we could prove that. But anyway.
Yeah, you were telling me there was big dollars for this fight.
Yeah, look, while we're on boxing, so we'll just go through this. So a few people didn't watch the fight, so we're looking about $60 to watch it on Fox, or you had to go to a pub that was, actually doing the show. But look, it was in Los Angeles. The place was called Staples Center, and basically the way this was set up was Fury going back fought this Vladimir Klitschko.
Can I just say, you're basing this like Tyson, aren't you? You're saying this guy is like a Mike Tyson. He's an animal.
The Wilder is, yeah. Wilder's a puncher.
Yeah.
He's a Fury's a boxer.
So we're not just talking.
Fury's a 6'9".
Yep.
Can move.
Yep.
He is a freak. He's right. I mean, they play the game, these guys, but he can move. Someone 6'9" that can move like him. He is a freak. The Gypsy King, as they call him, which is Fury. But the other guy, Wilder, he's one of the biggest, hardest punchers I've seen.
Yep.
Probably since
Tyson.
There
you go.
But this guy, he just knocks you straight out.
Yeah.
And he nearly did it. He nearly knocked out the big fella Fury, but mate, I meant with Wilder, look, he beat this Ortiz. This is to get the fight.
Yep.
KO'd him like he did everyone else in all these fights. He's what is he? 40-0, 39 knockouts.
Whoa.
And the one draw.
Whoa.
That's him, and he weighed in that fight at 212 pounds, and Fury was 256.6 pounds. So there was a fair bit of weight difference, but this guy he's standing around about, Deontay Wilder stands around about 6'6", 6'7". So they are big heavyweights, not so much in weight. But
every time you say it, I think of Gene Wilder. From Gene Wilder.
Exactly, Gene Wilder.
Yeah, and Fury sounds like something out of a Marvel movie.
Yes.
So it's two movies.
But the actual story with him, with Fury, is unbelievable because he, going back when he was 27 and zip, I mean, until he fought Klitschko and got some credibility back.
Yep.
He just blew out, mate. He was on cocaine, he was on drugs, and he admitted it. He was a huge man, bigger. And he said he was suffering though. He was suffering with depression, and it all escalated, which we've spoken about on this show.
Yeah.
It just shows it doesn't matter if you're the toughest man on the planet or who you are, but if you are having trouble, I reckon this is credit to this guy because when he got knocked out in the 12th, mate. You remember the old Undertaker?
Yeah, from wrestling.
He was out on his back.
Yep.
Knocked out basically, and he got. I think he counted about 5, and he just stood up. He just sat up like the Undertaker. Got back up.
Was it dodgy? Was it dodgy?
No, it was a clean hit.
No, I'm saying was it dodgy? He looked like a wrestling fan.
Oh no, I don't know. I've never ever seen it.
Stage is what I'm saying.
I've never ever seen anything like it. But anyway, he got up and he actually did okay. So that was the end of the fight. Yeah, but these guys, they got 14. And 10 million each. That was with this PPV revenue.
Which I'm not going to ask you about.
Don't ask me about that, but they was looking at 4 and 3.
So Horne and Mundine got 2.5, and then they'll have expenses out of that, so they'll probably get down to about 15.
Well, these guys,
1.5.
Yeah, well, these guys were looking at 4 and 3. Yeah, straight. They were going to get that.
Yeah.
But by the time that went through these advertising, all the rest of it, they got 14 and 10 million.
14 million. Jeez.
So if they have a rematch, what do you think they're going to get? Because they rated it as the best boxing fight in the last heavyweight, that is, in the last 10 years. Pretty much it, mate.
Bit of a segue from your taking drugs and all that sort of stuff. I got a bit of wrestling news today. I don't know if you followed the wrestling in the older days. I think you did.
Oh.
The WWF.
I did.
Now the WWE. The former legend Dynamite Kid from the British Bulldogs.
Yeah, I remember the
passed away on his
British
60th birthday today, or yesterday.
Yeah, he's very young. That's young, isn't it?
60th? Well, Glenn, the amount of steroids and stuff
that's
that these
true.
guys have pumped
and they go through. Yeah.
And he's battled heart conditions and strokes.
Well,
you know.
There you go. Well, we just spoke about Tyson Fury, so that's these guys. Yeah.
Is it worth it? You know.
I know, but it's a credit to anyone. That's why I like that Fury. I know I've been raving on about him, but he's come back and to do what he's done, and everyone wrote him off. To come back, I reckon it's fantastic.
You know,
that's boxing.
You know, the other day I spoke about Fartgate at the darts.
Yeah.
You remember that?
That did have a little bit of a stench to it, but yeah.
Well, tonight I'm going to talk about Sexgate at the snooker.
So we've got Fartgate.
Fartgate.
Twerking.
Twerking, yes.
And now Sexgate.
Sexgate at the snooker.
At snooker. Is that a sexy sport? Anyway,
loud sex noises have interrupted the UK Championship snooker match.
Oh.
Hey?
Just imagine if it was old Eddie Charlton playing or someone like that. Yeah.
So this guy's he's bed down to have his shot, and all he can hear in the crowd is everyone's quiet because snooker's quiet, right? So everyone's quiet.
You wouldn't hear a pin drop.
He stopped his shot to look up and had a bit of a chuckle and go, "What the hell?" It ends up. It wasn't someone who was getting a bit feisty watching the snooker, but it ends up someone's got their bloody phone on watching porn up in the stands while the snooker's going on.
What the hell?
What the hell? Now that's an out with it. Who the hell watches porn at a snooker game?
What does that tell you? It must have been a very interesting game of snooker. That's all I can say. He must have really enjoyed it.
Goodness gracious. What are they doing? Still on snooker, as I said before, there's been 2 Chinese players who have been suspended indefinitely for match fixing. So it's everywhere. It's rampant. God. Match fixing is absolutely everywhere in everything.
In every sport. So we'll stop it.
We spoke about sailing last week.
Yes.
And we did say that we don't think Comanche can be stopped in the Sydney to Hobart.
No, I don't know.
It has just won the last line on us in the final race to the lead up to the Sydney Hobart. So and broken a record to boot.
There you go.
So Comanche, the Super Maxi,
Comanche.
It's looking very, very good.
And we'll be there.
Sydney, we'll cover it. We'll cover it.
All of us, Alison, yourself, and me, and my wife Lee, we'll be down there on the line there, mate.
We will. We'll bring it to you live, mate.
Love to get someone to talk.
All right, Glennie, let's that time of night, we've finally got on to the Phil stuff.
We got the great man on.
Let's go.
We missed him, and we got him now.
How you going, mate?
Yeah, Frothy's Jeepers Creepers. He got me in the gym at Alberton up here on the coast. I was just working off. Because I think all my Christmases have come at once with the very high degree of frothies this week.
Yeah, we've had a few.
I've heard a little birdie tell me, Phil, that he wasn't a real well cook, actually, mate.
Yes.
No, I've had a work weekend function, and I've had to sort of, I'm a bit like Pujara out here. I've had to go through Monday, then. Back up again on Tuesday. She's, I'm like an Indian Test opening batsman.
Oh, well, that's what all good fellas do, mate. Mate, what's happened in the cricket today? What do you got for us?
Yeah, I got glimpses. I was interested that India won the toss and batted, which in the heat of the day, I'm pretty sure most people thought they would, and I don't think Kohli would be the sort of one to wave the white flag.
No.
But look, there was a fair bit of bounce and carry, and I think a couple of things. I think about what they're saying, 6 or 8 mils of live grass now, and what was interesting was listening to Ed Cowan on the ABC with all this new coverage. It's interesting, isn't it? Some new voices now. And he's saying in the last 3 years, Adelaide Oval as an opening batter, which he was for New South Wales and Australia and Tasmania, he said it's the toughest place to bat. He said the Indians should have been really in survival mode and getting through that first session of the first onslaught, and he said it's a tough place to bat early, like it's not like it was. So I thought that was an interesting insight. Yeah,
well, that's probably breaking news, mate, because as you said, it's normally been a batsman's paradise, and Kohli's been all over it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He smashed them each time he plays there. He reckons it's his best or second best place in the world to play in, and his figures prove that until today.
Yeah.
It's just a millisecond of misjudgment, isn't it? But look, you know what? In tough conditions, not only, you're sitting behind a helmet and having to concentrate, like Pujara against, world-class attacks, 117. I mean, I don't think people realise just the energy mentally, physically that takes out of. That's a fantastic effort. You can't make a milli mistake, and you're still there, 117 not out. That's what I like about Test cricket, and like that's it's kept them in the game. Then instead of being 4 for 40, you think, well, gee, they could get rolled for 140, and it could be nearly game over. But now, late on day one, they're 8 for 243, and I think it's good for the game.
Yeah, 8 for 243. When I think I last left, they were. I think I said they were about 6 for 160 odd. So they've gone on, as you said. Fighting quality.
Pujara's really a just good old fashioned dour opener. Plays within his limits, his shot range. He's 117 not out, and make that. The tail have wagged, and I think Ashwin, they must have put on 70 or 80.
Oh, so really?
It was good.
Wow.
Yeah, gee, they're still going. So there you go. They've done all right after all that.
Well, as Glenn mentioned, Phil, that it's quite possible that Australia will get in there and only get 80, 83 anyway. So let's hope that we can actually get some runs on the board when we get in.
Yeah. Have we got anyone doubt? Have we got someone that can do that job? That's what we've been talking about.
In that heat.
In the heat, too.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting. Like, I don't know a lot about the Indian. Like, the couple of guys that, it'll be really good to see. Look, in saying that, look, 40-degree day, this wicket now, that this morning had a little bit of zing, and look, the curator would have left a little bit of juice in there to get through the heat, and knowing how dry it was going to be in the next 4 or 5 days. But I'll tell you what, it's got that brown scorch look in about 6 hours, so I think it's going to flat into. Look, the second innings will be, it'll be interesting to see how we bat. Both teams bat in the second dig. So
you reckon it might look like a road, mate? It might look like Bathurst.
Yeah, it's just browned off even in the first 5 or 6 hours. Like if Jeffy, you imagine you sitting out there for 8 hours, Jeffy, with a couple of frothy, you'd brown off as well.
Yeah, so obviously these conditions are pretty well suited for the Indians. So they play in a lot of hot weather, don't they? So be interesting to see how the Australians sort of get out there and especially after a day in the field.
Yeah, I think the key will be with our tall bowlers with the new ball. The first 20 overs in the series, like if India are 4 for 40 all the time, they're in trouble. But if they can get through that first 20 overs, 30 overs from that first barrage, that's going to be the make or break for them, I think.
Yep. Cool.
Well, we've got some work to do in Australia.
Certainly do. Certainly do.
Oh.
All right, Philly.
All right, mate. Well, it's good, mate. All we can do is hope that it is. It's been built up, this test, hasn't it? It's been built up to be a ripper, and I just hope that Australia can show the same. What's the word? Patience and gusto that the Indian, number 5s and 6s and whatever they are opener. I think did you say he's the opener that's still there?
Yeah, Pujara.
Yeah, we'll see if he's still there, mate. So the guys like Finch and that, and young Harris.
Yeah, I don't know if Finch is the guy who's going to hang around all day.
I don't know, but
Phil, would you reckon that? Is Finch the guy who can hang around all day?
Look, not historically, he's not that sort of player.
No.
Look, even in first-class cricket, he gets out a lot. With look, I guess his game is built to score.
Yeah.
He sets up to hit. He's a ball striker.
Yeah.
Like Pujara is a player like Boycott. He plays the ball under his nose. Like he's an old school opening batsman, but you know what? He's done the job today. There's just been a brilliant run out from Pat Cummins, so at 9 for 250.
Oh well, there you go. Thank you, Philly.
Well done.
Just a quick shout out, if I may, this housemate or Sean Willis. Hamish is going into a new house that he's just built in the next couple of weeks, but his housemate Sean Willis, after another good score in the Futures League, is in the 13-man Tasmanian Shield squad. Terrific young guy.
Yeah.
That sort of Australian under-19 rep, sort of just fell back a little bit off the pace. but he's really coming back strong, and good luck if he gets a gig tomorrow. Sean Willis for Tasmania against Queensland.
I know. I actually know.
Another player from the factory, the South Hobart Sandy Bay Cricket Club factory.
Factory.
Let's hope that he gets an opportunity, or he does in the near future.
Well, he's a good kid, mate, because I remember him through football too, playing against my boy, and he's. I think I know the father, but he's a good kid, and obviously he's very talented. He wasn't a bad little footballer either.
Good work.
Well done, mate.
No, Brett, he's going to be he'd be proud as punch. So let's good on him, and even if he doesn't get in the
very good.
Tomorrow, but
very good.
Guys, talk to you soon again next week, eh?
All right,
okay, thanks, mate.
Wrap up the match. Wrap up the match for us next week, mate, and we'll talk to you then.
Will do.
Cheers, Phil.
Thanks, Billy. See you, mate. Bye. Australian Open organises, Glenn, for the tennis.
Yeah.
You like your tennis? They've decided they're going to change the format. I don't know if it's 100% yet, but they're talking about changing it. They're going to go to a super tie-break set.
Super tie-break.
Of course, I could believe this. John Isner and Nicholas Mahut in 2010 Wimbledon went for more than 11 hours, and their game ended up, their match, 6-4, 3-6, 6-7, 7-6, 70-68 in the fifth.
They'd lose about five stone, wouldn't they? Each.
We would have drunk about 2 cartons of beer. So they're going to scrap this. They're going to go to 12 games all, and they're going to have a super tie break.
Super tie break.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. You can't go forever.
No,
you can't go forever.
Can't get doing that.
NFL.
Yeah, NFL.
This concerns you.
No,
your coach, mate, the Green Bay Packers. Gone.
See, if you don't perform at the Packers, mate, like the Hawks, you're gone.
Hawks. Bloody Hawks. Mike McCarthy after 13 season, gone. God, bloody Hawks. I'll give you Hawks. Talking of Hawks, NRL. Bennett Seabold, done.
It's done and dusted. Now we can't talk about it anymore because it's over.
We've been talking about it for weeks.
We've been up, we've been down. Well, it's all come to a head. The Broncos sacked him. They sacked
over the phone.
Sacked him over the phone. Oh man, he's gone. So he's down at the Rabbits.
I can tell you, this is what would happen. This is what would have happened. Bennett, because he's such a superstar and such a media personality, he would have gone, Broncos.
Perhaps the sex thing that would have been more interesting at the time.
Well, it's probably him.
It might have been him, actually.
It's probably him. So there you go. It's been made. Seabold to Brisbane.
So we can put it to rest. After the last couple of episodes, we've mentioned it. It is happening. It's not happening.
Yep,
it's happened.
Done
and dusted. And I do believe the Sharkies coach at the moment, which I said he was probably going. Well, he looks like staying. So there's one for the Sharks.
Just a quick one while we're talking Hawthorn. Hawthorn ex-great Terry Wallace.
Oh, yeah, well, the old Plough. The Plough who was Footscray. He played for the Footscray and coached Richmond too.
Yes. He's put his 2 cents into the AFL saying there's 6 big things that need to be changed. I've covered 3 of them tonight. The other 3 were really not worth talking about.
No.
The first one, GWS and Gold Coast. Obviously, everyone thinks that's a problem. Where are they going? Where are they going to be? If they start losing GWS, are people going to continue to follow them? No, they're not, Terry. We all know that they're going to fail miserably.
Just put us in down here in Tasmania because we need a side.
Well, talking about that, Glenn, grassroots footy, number 2. The current state of footy in Tasmania and rural Victoria. Wallace is worried. We've had 2 Tasmanian teams that have dropped out of our state league.
Yeah, they're gone.
Devonport and Burnie.
Yeah.
There is a problem. So he's not talking bells and whistles. We all know what he's talking about. The third thing is what I've been rattling on about probably the last 3 weeks, and that is the fixture of the AFL. It's just, I'll read it here. With 18 teams and 22 rounds, the AFL fixture lacks fairness. Well, once again,
Yeah.
Okay? There have been ample solutions and suggestions to remedy this issue. most notably reducing the length of the competition so that each team plays each other once. Which is what I said, and extend the finals.
Perhaps they need people like us on there,
top 10, top 12.
They may need us there to help them with the rules.
So you're on the ball, Mr. Wallace, but it's just.
Oh, Terry's a thinker, and he normally does future stars and all the rest of it. He's been in the game.
It's
he
common.
knows it.
It's common.
It's common sense.
Mate.
It's common sense. Well done.
Now listen, we mentioned last.
Matter of fact, I got it now.
Well, yeah. Last week we had a bit of a talk about Leishman and the other bloke that we could.
Smith.
Yeah, he's
Smith.
remembered this week.
Well, I know. How could you figure Cam Smith?
Well, you did.
The next biggest thing. Well, it is the biggest thing, apart from Leishman and that.
Wayne Grady reckons that this guy's going to win a major.
This kid can play, mate.
He's going to win a major.
So he just won two.
Well, he won back to back with the Australian PGA. So
can play.
So well
CP
done.
can play.
Yes. Also in golf, the big Tiger is in Melbourne. He's just across the river.
The big unit. Well, there you go.
Hey, just across the river here.
Get in and see him play, mate. He's on his way back to Tiger.
Well, he's down here promoting the President's Cup, which is going to be in Melbourne in 2019.
Okay.
Why is he here in 12 months before promoting?
That'd be good to go, wouldn't it?
Well, it would be good to go.
Well,
President's Cup. Do you know the difference between the President's Cup and the what's the other one? The
I'm trying to think. Well, when they got the. Well, you got the President's Cup.
Yes, the Ryder Cup.
Oh, the Ryder.
Do you know the difference between those? So the President's Cup is America versus the rest of the world.
The rest of the world.
But it doesn't include Europe.
So Ryder's everyone, isn't it?
No, Ryder Cup is America versus Europe.
Mm.
So they're
where do we come in?
We're in the President's Cup. But that's why you don't see any Australians in the Ryder Cup.
America,
because it's Europe versus Australia.
Okay,
so there you go. Anyway. So yeah, there you go.
Well, that's good, mate. And yeah, well, look, this guy, as I said, Cam's going back to him. I think he's worth talking about. He's a star. He's going to take a little bit of time, but he's not that old. So let's not put too much pressure on him. But yeah.
Now, Glennie, just before we go to your tips, let's go to local heroes. Want to be a local hero. So,
local heroes.
Ladies and gentlemen, local heroes is when people send us in anything that's happening in your sporting world.
Yep.
Can be anything from cane toad racing. No, it's not. No, it's not. It can be anything from a game of cricket to a game of football to your kids' marbles match. We don't care. No. We'll put it on for you. But what we've got this week, and I'll put up some photos very shortly, is a golf charity day that I organised on Sunday.
And what a great day that was.
Well, except for a few injuries.
There was a few injuries. I don't think we were that fit, some of us blokes going out. There was a few with some sort of heads.
I don't know if you can see that or not, but
look like the black-eyed bruiser there, mate. What's going on there?
I've twanged something in my arm. But to all those guys who contributed, all the guys who played, our sponsors who sponsored us, can't thank you all enough.
And thank you, Horne Golf.
We're getting ready, getting ready at the dance floor. So turn the lights on.
Horne Golf Course was
sensational.
We actually raised $1,336.53, which is going to Variety.
That was going to Variety.
So we're on our way, guys, to doing some huge fundraising.
For people who don't know, Variety.
It's all over the place.
If you don't know, as I said, it's it's raising money, which Jeff and a few of the lads and that have got together, and that's what they're doing.
Yep.
And that's how we started, mate, didn't we? Started with golf, and
exactly right.
Everyone had a great day, and
so thank you all who contributed.
Much.
As I said, there's some pictures up there that you can see, and yeah, it was a good
thanks
day.
to was it the Flamingos?
The Flamingos.
We've got to mention them because otherwise we get into trouble by them all the time if we don't mention them. So well done to you guys. But I thought everyone had a great day and contributed, and
Yeah.
it wasn't about win, bit. It was about the day and having some fun, and we had a ripper.
That was good.
Finished off with a few hamburgers, salads, which was
a few
fantastic. A few froths and that, and a great day. Mate.
And a torn ligament. Anyway,
all to a great.
All right, let's go quickly, Glennie, on to your tips. What's happening this weekend, mate?
There's a lot happening, mate. I'm going to be real quick.
Yep.
We got we're in Sydney and we're at Pakenham, out of Melbourne races. I'm not going to talk too much about it. Just going to go through a few that I've picked out.
Through.
Look, race 1, it's a 2-year-old up in Rosehill, 115, number 3, Kamichi. I don't mind this horse, 440, 220, Highway Classic Handicap, race 3. There's a few odds here, but our Rosemary, I just reckon it mightn't be bad each way bet, but probably the best bet of the day, and it's only paying 270, mate, is Chewbacca. Race 5, Mapmaker, $6. Race 6, number 7, Deft. What? And race 7, number 6, Single Bullet. Straight down to Pakenham. Race 3, number 4.
And I in Pakenham.
No, sorry, that was in Rosehill. That was Rosehill.
Sorry,
Rosehill. No, I might have done. I mentioned both, didn't I? But that was Rosehill.
Yep.
Down in Melbourne, just quickly, there's only a few I picked out. Pakenham races, race 3, number 4. I think it's a bit of a Monty. Miss Wahoo was in racing well, 420 to win that one. Race 4, number 3, I like Calibration, so I'm probably liking Pakenham a little bit more. Race 5, number 9, another good horse, Urac, $5, 210. Race 7, number 2. Remember we missed out on him last time,
Tally-O.
and he's paying $9.50 at the
Get
moment.
on it, folks.
This is the Pakenham Cup, though. It is a tough race.
Is that our bet?
Well, I think we will. We're going to have a look down at I'll have a look at the pub, mate, when I get down. I'll just see where that comes in. But $9.50 and 280, I like it.
Yeah.
And to anyone that's successful in life, race 8, number 3, Mr. Moneybags. Not me.
Not me.
6 and 2. And race 9, number 10, Suspense. And I get that suspense every time I read that out.
So what's the clip tip, mate? Where's the clip tip? What are we on? What are we putting our money on this weekend?
Well, okay. Well, Chewbacca, look at 270. I reckon that's a Monty. Miss Wahoo is, I think, a Monty, and I like Calibration, and Urac. So they're the 4.
What happened to Tally?
And Tally.
Oh! So Cleaves tip is now Cleaves tips.
We've got a lot.
That's dodgy, mate.
We've got to look, as I've always said to you gamblers out there, we're doing this on a Friday night.
Yeah.
But you've got to get in early. See what the people that know a little bit more than what I do, and you got to see what they say.
Wow, come on, have a bit of faith in yourself.
Some footy
tipping. St Kilda, Sydney tonight. I'll go first.
You go, mate. Get into it. Yep.
Sydney. Here we go. Who's left? Kurt Tippett. Well, Kurt Tippett has left, but they picked him up on they picked him up on the rookie list, and that is so because Kurt Tippett is contracted to 2020, so he won't play again. But that's just
money.
That's just to pay him out. Alex Johnson is delisted. Dean Towers delisted. Jordan Foote delisted. Angus Styles delisted. Jake Brown delisted. Hanbury traded to St Kilda, going to you. Gary Rowan traded to Geelong. Nick Newman traded to Carlton. Dan Robertson delisted. Harry Marsh delisted. Who's arrived? We picked up Ryan Clark from
your team,
North Melbourne. Not a bad player.
He's not a bad. He's solid.
He got a bit to go, but he'll be a good
Tasmanian
player.
boy, Jackson Thurlow
traded from Geelong. Obviously, late in the season, Menzel has been picked up by Sydney from Geelong, so he'll be up there with
Nick Blakey. You know who his
well, he should be in North Melbourne, shouldn't he?
Well, he should have been.
Hey,
he was a star, wasn't he, Blakey?
James Rowbottom through the national draft. Justin McKerney, national draft. Zach Foote, national draft. Durac, who calls his son Durac? Durac Tucker, rookie draft. Harry Reynolds, rookie draft. Kurt Tippett, rookie draft. He won't play. Sam Wicks as another rookie. Robbie Fox has also been promoted onto the rookies. Glenn,
straight on, Secure.
Where do you have him? Sydney. In the 8?
Yes.
You do? You got him back in the 8?
Yeah, I've got him in the 8. I don't know where.
I'm slipping in 9.
9?
9.
Jeff's got.
I reckon just there. I don't know. They're a hard team to find.
Hard team to find. We won't know. It's early in the season. Draft, right.
St Kilda.
St Kilda. Draft picks in the trade period. They had 4, 36, 46, 67, 79. Who left? I don't know. Ray Conlon. Kobe Stevens. He was retired, injured. Nathan Wright. Gone. Hugh Goddard. Disappointing young fellow. I don't know where he's gone.
He's got to go somewhere.
Yeah. Injured all the time. These kids, they get injured. Nathan Freeman, I'm pretty sure he's gone up to one-way ticket straight up the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast picked him up, mate, so he'll get a suntan up there.
Sorry about that.
Can play this guy, Collingwood.
You'll probably end up in Tasmania as our full-time team.
Young Michigan.
Gold Coast won't survive.
Darren Minchington, he's gone to Hawthorn. I think he's another kid that's get injured.
Maverick.
Maverick, not the one that flies with Goose and all that, but Maverick Weller, he's gone to Richmond, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he's like, rookie.
I heard he got picked up somewhere. I just didn't know where he went.
Tom Hickey, not what's on the side of my neck, but he's gone to West Coast, Ruckman. Who's arrived? Well, Dean King.
Yeah.
He's come, and he's a good player from Melbourne. Dan Hanbury, obviously, Jeff mentioned from the Sydney Swans gone. He's picked up.
That's a pickup.
Here's one for us. Sam Alabakis.
He's
a category B rookie, Jeff.
What does that even mean?
God knows, who knows. Max King, that's their big recruit, big unit. His brother went to the Gold Coast. He was in the top, 2 or 3 in the pick. This kid can play. He'll be really good.
There you go.
Jack Bytel, apparently not too bad. National draft. Matthew Parker, national draft. Another good kid. Nick Hind, not my back leg, but he's there, national draft. Robert Young, national draft. And Callum Wilkie, I did get some information on him. I think he played for South Adelaide, so he's a mature.
He's not a Wookie.
No, he's a mature.
He's Wilkie.
And promoted rookie was Rowan Marshall. So St Kilda, I'd probably got him, who knows. I think they'll get a few back. What, 13th?
Oh, 14th?
14.
Yeah, 13, 14, 15, somewhere in there.
Well, they're going to have to show something. They got. They did pick up some good coaches, didn't they? Picked up some good coaches.
It's about time, Glenn.
And I think now they're
they need to lift. They do
need to lift.
Well, Glennie, that's all we've got time for tonight, mate.
Well, we've covered a bit.
It's been a massive show. There's so much going on at the moment.
There's a lot going on, mate, and we're just waiting to get on the yo ho 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 ho. It's nearly Christmas down here. But show, Jeff.
Thank you for joining us.
Well done.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
Alison, behind the camera.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe. Ring the bell.
Ding ding.
Always ring that bell.
Get on board. Tell your friends.
It's been a big week. Enjoy. Don't drink. Don't drink and drive. Make sure if you're going to get on the Uber. Enjoy a froth though.
Watch the cricket. Watch the bowls on Monday night. Get on to Jason Bellman on the bowls.
Be nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a great weekend. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
You better start doing this.
We're on.
We are.